Great news for Jackson Bunch. And yeah, it is about your friends. You know, you come up with a whole class of guys from the junior series to the qualifying series. You're surrounded by all those guys. And those are lifelong friends, I can tell you. I'm in my 50s and still some of my best friends are guys that I used to surf with coming up through the ranks.
He's feeling the inspiration right now, man.
Here's Deivid Silva on his opening ride, Marcos.
Talking about not too friendly fire, man. Deivid clutch. You know, shut down the dreams for Mateus with the dudes and the bras there, Hawaii and California.
Here we go. First wave for Jackson Baker. The Nova Castrian's been hammering the walls of Itaúna all week long, and this ride is no exception, Marcos. A 7.17.
Slicing and dicing, Mr. Baker. Amazing flow.
And here goes Jackson again. Backup wave for the 717 again. A familiar line through here. Just a great turns, great snaps on that Channel Islands, and pushes the finish.
That's the smart fading for Jackson. Finding some leverage on the not so stiffy wall. Connecting just the right bumps there. And throwing the tail on this layback hack on the end.
Yeah. Got injured early this year. And
using like the fade, you know, invisible turn. He's so connected with the ocean right there. Amazing. Trying to throw those buckets. Deivid Silva, nice. Knocked out there. I like the hook. But talking about speed, I think Jackson has been surfing with this extra amount of speed with his board. He's sinking the rails so good. He's flying to the session, slicing and dicing.
Equal 9 3 times.
Whoa.
Look at that.
A punch on the first snap. Open with a banger and trying to finish with the banger. That's the recipe, guys. Yeah, upside down.
We talked about it. Deivid back on tour. It'll be his 5th year on the championship tour after a few-year absence. And Silva can surf just pressure-free at this point.
He can find a slot that will allow Jackson not to go for the grind or the regional QSs. He's always a grind there, guys. A lot of new upcomers. Slicing and dicing, connecting the power source at the wave. Now he had the proper canvas. Nice third snap there. Different angle. More vertical. The 4th one, throwing the tail on the 5th. Nice combo for Jackson.
Could be Jackson Baker up against Joel Vaughn if the Aussies have their way. Here's a replay of Jackson.
Oh, there is a tradition of good results from the Aussie crop since back in the day, in the 80s. Dave McCauley was called, the nickname was Mr. Brazil. And I think after that, the heritage goes to Taj Barrow.
Let's just watch this again. Not just for the surfing, because the surfing's really good. Some great angles on that Channel Islands surfboard. Just beautiful angulation, push, pull, but that, look at the acai.
The full Brazilian meal. Buffet, continental buffet.
Deivid Silva finds a little bigger wave right here, and it grows on the inside. Whoa. Lines it up, chops it down for Silva on the backhand. That was a nice finish for Deivid Silva. 5-point ride takes him through the lead.
Finding the proper canvas. Smacking the lip in the end, upside down. He got to, put out his best effort. He his leverage. He have some leverage going more vertical on the turns and down the line as a backside attack type of surfer, while like Jackson Baker can provide more, more speed. There is more pivot and vertical turns for the backhand surfer.
It's a nice contrast, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And it's interesting to see how the judges award the different scores because there's completely different surfing going on right now.
Yeah, because, goofies and regulars are different animals, guy.
Yeah, and same thing is they've had to battle, right, to both of them to get back on tour.
Different style of grinders. Were both blue-collar surfers.
These two surfers, one Australian, one Brazilian, battling for a spot in the final. Jackson Baker needs a 6.6. And the Nova Castrian opens up with a nice snap, has to scoot down the line, whitewater float, and you can just tell by the way he kicked out of that wave that he didn't think he got the 6.6. Here goes Baker again. And there's nothing going there.
Shout out to the surf legend from Brazil, Ricardo Bocão, one of the guys that put the 4 fins on the map in 1981.
Those were the fashion back then. He wasn't born.
Just testing there the leftover for Jacko. Leverage on the floater, upside down.
Yeah, uses his priority. Gets slippery there on the second turn. DVD.
Oh, he was trying to show some variety.
Speaking of slippery, he slipped right off it. Look at Miguel Pupo turns his back for his hot second with a quick eye on DVD. What went wrong on this one?
Let's check it out. Maybe the grip on the walks there. The water is so chill. Nice punch on the second one. Little flare on the snap on the third. Yeah. The greatest behind the recipe of full walks.
Yeah, you need some good food right here. Some cold food or cool food will help you. Oh, man, couple snaps there. Looks like Jackson Baker had a chance, but that wave just let him down. Ahead of him with the paddle out to regain priority. What went wrong here?
Yeah, he came late to the party. Nice wrap cutty. He was going for the money turn. Nice.
It's 12:50 local time. High tide's at 2 o'clock, so we got a whole another hour of incoming tide.
The tide's still peaking.
Hey, but you know what? The tide is high, and we're moving on, you know, and we're going to continue to move on.
It's still consistent.
That's right. I thought you would get my Blondie reference. Just
oh, yeah.
Time now to go surf, because it's a replay.
Nice. Over the top, kind of gouge there. Almost like a two-tap type of floater.
Well, Daddy's in the final. Deivid Silva getting ready for the final. 7.33, 6.43, got the job done and advances on into the final. Jackson Baker will be walking away from Saquarema with an equal third.
A lot of emotions.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.